What's up guys, this is Shivam Raj. Today I'm gonna talk about line clipping algorithm. So without wasting your time, let's get started. So here I have mentioned the first algorithm, which is line clipping algorithm, is Cohen-Sutherland line clipping algorithm. Cohen and Sutherland both are the scientists who worked on the line clipping algorithm. Okay, so let's get started. This is the clipping window where we are going to clip the line if the line is getting inside the clipping window. Fine. So first of all, we see why we need to clip. Okay, so here I have mentioned some of the condition. Let's see the first condition. Here what I have mentioned, here line E1 to E2 lies inside the window. So in this condition we don't need to clip because line is totally inside the window. So we don't need to clip. The line is totally visible. Fine. So here we don't need to clip. Fine. Now coming to the second position or second condition. Here I have mentioned two lines. First line which is starting from A1 to A2 and the second line which is starting from E1 to E2. So we need to clip both lines. Why? Because some part of this line lies inside the window and some parts that is lying in the outside of the window. Okay, so we need to clip this part of the line from this point to this point. If it is second line, in this line we also need to clip. We need to clip from this part to this part. Fine. So in this condition we are going to clip. Fine. Let's see the third condition. In third condition, if we see the first line E1 to E2, here we don't need to clip. But if we see the second line from A1 to A2, so we can't say that we need to clip or not. So what happens here is, here both points lies outside the window. You can see in both of the lines the ending points lies outside the window. So if ending point lies outside the window, so we don't know what to do. So here we don't know what to do with this type of lines. But in the first condition, both end points lie inside the window, so we don't need to clip. It is already visible. In the second condition, we saw that one point lies inside the window and the other point lies outside the window. So here we need to clip. So these are the three conditions that I need to tell you before starting the Cohen-Sutherland line clipping algorithm. Fine. Okay. So first of all, we see some region code. Both of the scientists decided to break the regions into 9 parts. This is the clipping window. I have just divided this window into 9 parts. First part, second part, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth and ninth. So we need to code these regions. And how we code? Let us see. There are total 4 bits. Starting from the right side, first bit, second bit, third bit and fourth bit. So if region lies in left side, then we put 1 here. If it lies on the left side, then we put 1. Otherwise we will put 0. Again we see in the second bit, if the region lies on right side of the window, then we put here 1, otherwise we put 0. Same condition applies here. If it lies below the window, we put 1, otherwise 0. Again if the window if the region lies upwards of the window, then we put 1, otherwise 0. Fine. So let us see. Starting from first region, this region lies on left side. Fine. So in the first bit, I have just mentioned here 1. Okay, and it is not present on the right side. So in the right side, in the place of right side, I have just mentioned 0. It is not below, so here also I have mentioned 0 and 1 because it is lying above the window. Fine. similarly in this region, it is neither lie on the left side nor on the right side. So on the both the bit I have just mentioned 0, and on the below I have just mentioned 0, and since it is lying on the upper side, so I have put 1 here. Fine. Similarly, if you see this region, it is lying on the right side, so in the left side bit 0 will be mentioned, and on the right side 1, and again we see it is lying on the upper side of the window, so leftmost bit is set, and this bit is 0. Fine. So in this way we can just mention all the other regions, but the clipping window always be all zeros, because it is neither lie on the left side nor on the right side, or it is not lying on the upper side and the lower side, so all the 4 bits of this region will be 0. Fine. So you can check out other regions. I have just told you about 3 regions, and you can just deduce all the remaining regions. Fine. So let us consider some conditions that Cohen-Sutherland, both scientists, they have just made. Fine. So first condition is, if both point, like I have mentioned here, A1 and A2 lies inside the window. So how can we detect all the parts of the line is lying inside the window? Fine. So what we do is, we first find the endpoints, the region of the endpoints. So if region of the line, if the endpoints of the line lying on the same region, or if logical OR between the endpoints, this is the region code. What I have mentioned here, A1 is the region code. So for this, especially this region, this is window, so region code will be all 4 zeros. So both are all zeros. Fine. This is also 4 0. So if you apply OR between, or correctly I should say logical OR between both the regions, then it will come out to be 4 zeros. So if this condition satisfies, then you don't need to clip, because line is already visible. Fine. Coming to the next condition. So here you can see same theory apply here. You just find the region code of A1 and A2 and apply logical AND between both the region codes. If you will get any of this bit set, it means any of the bit will be 1, or I should say in the other way, like all of the bits are not 0. Okay. It means if any position, like there are 4 positions, if any position is set, it means if in any position, if 1 occurs, like in this position or this position or this position or this position, or in all the positions or any of the 2 or any of the 3, if one will lie, if one lie in this place, any of this place, means there are many conditions, there are many combinations of 1 and 0 in these 4 places. So if there are not all 4 zeros in this place, then we're gonna have both the both the endpoints of the line lying outside the window. Fine. If you can see this region, the A1 is the endpoint and the region code of A1 is 1001, and A2 lies in this region and the region code is 1010. So if you apply AND between both the regions, it will come out to be, apply logical AND, then 1 0, it will be 0 1 0 1 0 0 0 0 and 0. So here what we find, here in this place, in the leftmost bit is 1, so it is not equal to 0. So here we don't need to clip, Okay, why we don't need to clip? Because both the points lie outside the window and this line is straight, so it is outside the window. So we, in this condition we don't need to clip. Fine. Now coming to the next condition. If all the above what I have mentioned condition not satisfied, then we need to clip. Then we need to find the end points of the line, and then we would see that what we can do to those lines. Fine. So let us see a quick example on this algorithm. Okay, so here I have mentioned a question. Question is, consider a clipping window P1, P2, P3 and P4. All the points are given and the respective coordinates, and also a line given A1 and A2. Both are the endpoints. We need to check whether clipping is needed or not. If needed, then clip the line. So here we check first both line, if we need to clip the line or not. If we need to clip the line, then we go for the clipping algorithm. Fine. So here I have just mentioned all the points that is mentioned in the question: P1, P2, P3 and P4. Fine. So our line is from A1, which is 5,30, and A2, which is 60,50. Okay, so we find this point and this point will lie on this which region. Fine. So we see 5. The x coordinate of this point is 5. So it will it must be on the left side of this line, and since y is 30, it means it should be above from this line. So it should be somewhere here. Okay, so we can approximately say this point lie here, A1. Fine. So in this region, what is the region code? This is lying on the right side. Fine. Sorry, it is lying on the left side. So first bit is of right side, so it will be 0. Sorry, first bit is of left side, so it will be 1. First bit is left side, that is 1. Next bit is right side, which will be 0. Fine. Next bit is bottom, so it will be 0 again, and again it will be 0. Fine. So if we see the second line, it will be lie on something here, because x coordinate is 60, so it will be here some point. So A2 60, 50. Fine. So region code of this place is 0, 0, 1, 0. You can check it out, because left side it is lying on the right side, so left bit will be 0, right bit will be 1, below bit be 0, and the upward bit will be 0. So this is the line. Fine. So let us perform the first condition. What first condition says? Perform logical OR between both the regions. So first region is 0, 0, 0, 1, and second region is 0, 0, 1, 0. If we perform logical OR, it will be 1, 1, 0, 0. So it not comes out to be all zeros, so we discard this. Now checking for the second condition. A1, which is 0, 0, 0, 1. A2 will be 0, 0, 1, 0. We perform logical AND. So we see all will be zeros. So what we have, we see here condition is written that we should not be all zeros, but here what we see that in this condition all zeros is coming. So we don't apply these regions, so we will go for the third condition. It means this condition. So we need to clip the line. Okay, so we need to clip this line. From where we clip? We clip from this point to this point. So actually what we need to do is, we need to just find this point and this point and ignore the other parts, this part. Fine. Okay, so suppose this point is A1 dash and this point is A2 dash. So we need to find this point. So first what we would do, we just find the slope of this line. So slope will be m equal to y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1. So here y2 is 50. So 50 minus y1 is 30. So 30 divided by x2 means 60 minus x1, which is 5. So it comes out 20 by 55. Fine. So m is 20 by 55. Fine. So next what we do, we need to find this point now. So as we can see, this side of the clipping window is straight, so all the points lie on this line will have same value of x. So x will be here 10 and we don't know the value of y, so we need to find only y point. So what we do is, we again find the slope of a1 and a1 dash. So we apply the same formula. y2, here y2 is y minus 30. Fine. X is 10 minus 5. Fine. So m is already we have calculated, 20 by 55 equal to y minus 30 by 5. Okay, so here we see, fine, here we see we have already calculated m, so we need to equate both these equation. Fine. So y minus 30 equal to 20 into 5 by 55 and 5 11, y equal to 20 by 11 plus 30, which will be 20 plus 330 plus 11, and it will be 350 by 1 11. Okay, so y will be 350 by 11 and we have already calculated x equal to 10. Fine. So point will be a1 dash will be 10 comma 350 by 11. Fine. So this is the final point. So just now we have calculated this point. In a similar fashion we can calculate this line. I'm not going to calculate here, I'm just giving you same trick how we can do that. As we have done earlier, we have already find the slope of a1 and a2, which is 20 by 55. What we need to do is, here we see x coordinate of this point will be same as p4 and p3 because this side of this window is straight. So here x coordinate will be 60 and we need to find y coordinate. So we apply same formula. Okay, so I have by mistake I have mentioned 60 here, but here the point should be 50. Okay, because this x coordinate is 50 and this x coordinate is 50, so this will be 50. Fine. So fine, we have already calculated x coordinate of this a2 dash. We need to find only y, so we apply the same formula, y equal to 50 minus y by 60 minus 50. Fine. And we have calculated m equal to, m will be, from here we can see m equal to 20 by 55, so it will be 20 by 55. Now if we calculate y, 50 minus y equal to 10 equal to 20 by 55, it will come out to be 50 minus y equal to 200 by 55, and y equal to 50 minus 200 by 55. Now you can calculate. So from here we already got the x point, so a2 dash will be 50 comma, here if you can calculate y, and whatever the y value comes you can just put here, and we get a2 point. Fine, a2 dash point. So in this way we got a1 dash point, fine, a1 dash point and a2 dash point. So both points we have calculated. So this is the clipping line, this is the clip line. Okay, this is the clip line. So thanks guys, thanks for watching this video. If you like this video, please give this video a thumbs up and also share it, and please subscribe my channel. Thanks guys, thanks for watching.